Hello, class. This is Latin 101. This is Monday, November 30th. Professor Barbara Wyman. And today I am going to go over how to form future tense. That is going to be in Chapter 8. Chapter 7, we'll look at in just a second. Doesn't have any new grammar. Chapter 8 is where future tense is introduced, and I wanted to show you how to form it. This will be our last new grammar, and since we didn't get as far because of the hurricanes, and those of you who have not signed up for 102, I wanted to be sure that we got to future tense. I know you'll appreciate that. So here's our second conjugation verb, docere. I like to use that one because it's transitive, also because it's short, and it's a common verb. Docere means to teach. So the first principal part is doceo, docere, docui. We haven't used the third principal part, but just showing you that it's going to have more than one principal part, or actually there'll be four. We know it's second conjugation because of that E right there, and we've already learned that to conjugate Latin verbs, we've learned first and second conjugation. You just go to the infinitive and whack off the RE. Very easy, very straightforward. And then for all of our different tenses, we have learned how you whack off the RE and you write your stem down. There's the present tense, and our endings are OST, mus, tis, nt. We just attach them to the stem. We've already learned that. That's very straightforward. Doceo, doces, docet, docemus, docetus, docent. And then we've learned the imperfect past. The endings are bombas, bot, bomus, botus, bont. And this piece of paper just wiped off my botis right there. So, let me see. I'm going to make sure our want to make sure my future tense endings weren't wiped off, since that's our new tense. So, doce bom, doce bos, doce bot, doce bomus, doce botis, doce bot. So that's the imperfect past, and I'm going to go over the translations again too. I just wanted to show you how Latin has this really easy and regular pattern. So future tense, you guessed it. We are going to do the same thing. Write down doce, the stem, 6 times. And our new endings for future tense, bo, bis, bit, bimus, bitus, bunt. Bo, bis, bit, bimus, bitus, bunt. Bo, bis, bit, bimus, bitus, bunt. Those are fun. And so we have our 3 sets of endings. OST, mus, tis, nt, bombas, bot, bomus, botus, bot, bobis, bit, bimus, bitus, bunt, all attached to the same stem. Latin verb system is very regular for the most part. There are some wacky things, but basically it's very regular. And so just a refresher of how these tenses will be translated. Well, for the future tense, since it's our new tense, doce bo means I will teach, you will teach, he, she, or it will teach, we, remember the mooses are always we will teach, y'all will teach, and they will teach. So will is the helper. So present, imperfect, and future, and with all the mooses. So it's doce mus is we teach, doce bamus is we were teaching, and doce bimus is we will teach. Okay, so doceo, doce bom, doce bo. I teach, I was teaching, I will teach. Doces, y'all teach, y'all were teaching. Oh, excuse me, singular. You teach, you were teaching, you will teach. Okay, we'll do the y'all since I messed up. Docetus is y'all teach. Doce batis is y'all were teaching, and doce bitis is y'all will teach. So the future tense is not hard at all. Let me write tense. Future tense as our last new construction that we'll get in Latin 101 this semester. Chapter 7, which we just skipped over, all it does is refresh you on all the declension endings for your adjectives. And so let me go there. Oh, sorry, I was teaching Latin 201. Forgot I didn't have my book in the right place. So chapter 8 on page 63 has Norma explaining to you about how to form the future tense. So you can also refer to that. Latin by Ovid on page 63. And that's chapter 8. Chapter 7, we did the grammar for chapter 6. We skipped over chapter 7. And the reason why is because it just shows you how you can practice your declension patterns using your adjectives. So bonus, bona, bonum. So this is second declension, masculine, singular, and plural. And that's what you learned in chapter 6. There's the neuter. And so the adjectives just follow the same pattern. They just match the nouns they modify. So there's really not that much new grammar in chapter 7. Just practice with that. Norma does introduce the vocative, which is really one of my favorite, but you can read over that. We're just running out of semester. And hopefully you all will take Latin 102 and we continue all this fun.